Welcome to the Kentucky Medicaid Partner Portal application training on responding to a return to provider. A return to provider, also known as RTP, is an application that needs more information before it can be processed. Applications can be returned by DMS or automatically if they do not pass initial verifications. Most applications that are returned will require the user to update information entered in Partner Portal. In this video, we will review how to determine if an application has been returned and how to determine what information needs to be corrected within the application, how to correct an application returned by DMS, and what to do if an application is automatically returned. How to determine if an application has been returned, and how to determine what information needs to be corrected within the application. The user will know if an application has been returned once they receive an application email notification and dashboard notification. For this reason, the person named on the communications email on the 1.0 basic information screen should be the application originator and/or the officer owner board member. The user will know what information to update based on the comments left by DMS. Some of these comments will ask the user to update information on the screen. In this case, the user will then have to navigate to that screen to update that information. How to correct an application returned by DMS. Items that have been returned by DMS can be found on the dashboard. The item will be in return to provider status and can be edited. Please note that failure to correct an application will result in the user's application being returned to them until the corrections are made. To begin, note the application returned status. Then, scroll to the item's application status or maintenance status and select the green review button. If there are multiple items on the user's dashboard, select the item needing to be updated. Click on the 9.0 Provider Review screen. The user will see green boxes next to the section or sections where DMS left a comment. Click on the section to expand and review DMS comments. After reviewing the comment, in this example, updating the license expiration date, make the necessary updates to the user's application per DMS comments using the navigation menu to select the screen that needs to be updated, in this case, 2.2 license information screen. The user will then be taken to the screen they clicked that needs to be updated. For example, to update license expiration date per this comment, the user will need to navigate to the 2.2 license information screen and update the license expiration date. Once all updates are complete, the user must select the blue Add to Grid button before selecting the green Save and Next button to save all changes and updates on the application. If the user leaves a screen without clicking Save and Next, the information will not save. To make additional updates, select the appropriate section of the navigation menu and follow the aforementioned steps. The user can always navigate back to the 9.0 Provider Review screen to review DMS comments. Once all updates have been made, navigate to the Submit screen by selecting Save and Next at the bottom of the 9.0 Provider Review screen or the 10.0 Submit screen on the left-hand navigation menu. Once on the 10.0 Submit screen, agree to the rules, regulations, and policy information. Select the green Save and Next button and electronically sign and resubmit the application to DMS. Please note that if all of DMS's questions are not answered, the application will be returned. If DMS's questions are answered, the application will be processed.
What to do if an application is automatically returned. If an application is automatically returned, it did not pass initial verifications, and the user will need to edit information in Partner Portal or update the external source that Partner Portal uses to validate the application, such as Social Security number, CLIA, NPES, or their licensing board. It is important to note that in this case, DMS has not yet reviewed the application, and the user must examine the notification text to determine what information needs to be corrected. The user will know what information to update based on what is stated in the body of the notification text box. Some of the text will require the user to update information on a screen. For example, this application was automatically returned and not accepted for processing due to the MPI or taxonomy not being on file with NPES. To check the information entered on the application, the user will have to navigate to the 1.3 MPI information and 1.4 taxonomy information screens to review and make any necessary updates to that information. Once the information has been checked and/or updated, the user can then resubmit the application to DMS. If the issue persists, the user then must follow up with NPES to ensure NPES has the correct information on file.
To review, please note the following key points. An RTP is an application that needs more information before it can be processed by DMS. Users will know their application has been returned through an application email notification and a dashboard notification. Users will know what information to update based on the comments left by DMS. Some DMS comments will ask the user to update information on a screen. Users will then navigate to that screen to update the information. If an application is automatically returned, it has not yet been reviewed by DMS, as it did not pass initial verifications. In this case, the user will need to edit information in Partner Portal or update the external source that Partner Portal uses to validate the application. Thank you for watching. For additional assistance, please visit our website or contact the Partner Portal Technical Support Center.